A late edition of First Alert 4, I'm Morgan Harris.
There should be a moratorium on data centers here in the city of St. Louis.
You see it there, people packed into a Midtown church on Sunday, all agreeing they want to put a stop to data centers in the city of St. Louis, specifically meant to take over the now shuttered Armory building. Community members say they're worried about the project's impact on the environment, energy cost, and what they call a lack on transparency by the developer. Our Jordan Burrell was there and shows us how residents are organizing.
Do you think that St. Louis should build a data center at the Armory?
A sea of red inside a packed Midtown church, people filling every seat to voice their concerns over a proposed data center project near the Armory.
We can defeat the Armory data center right here in our backyard.
I think it would impact the environment in a very negative way, and I think it would raise electricity and water bills.
Benjamin Schaefer is just one of the many people who filled St. Cronin Catholic Church on Sunday, participating in the community town hall hosted by several community organizations.
Data center was built, would you still move to the city?
I have a lot of friends here, but yeah, it would make or break my decision to move to St. Louis. Yeah, I live in the county right now, and honestly, if they build it in the city, it would still affect the county, after hearing the stories.
Stories shared by speakers who have lived near data centers, community organizations giving neighbors a chance to speak directly about what they see as a lack of transparency from the developer of the proposed project.
We don't even know what size data center this is, but we can expect it to be very large. So we want transparency from them, and we also want to make sure that they're following every single best practice out there, and we just don't foresee that really happening here.
We reached out to TriStar Properties for comment. We didn't hear back on Sunday.
We're really following suit here and wanting to take proactive measures to make sure that data centers are properly regulated before they're really allowed here.
Now, people from Sunday's town hall say they will be at the developers town hall on Monday evening wearing red in hopes to make a statement. In Midtown, Jordan Burrell, First Alert 4.